Well, it's about fucking time.
Yeah, he's got a mic and a mind full of thunder. Got a take that'll make you wonder. From rants to guests, reviews in the zone. It's Dick Buttons and the Vinci Zone. It's the world according to Dick Buttons, where the truth's unfiltered and fun. He'll rant, he'll rave, he'll drop that bomb, then laugh when the job's all done. So grab your drink, kick back, and tune in. You never know where the show's going, 'cause it's the world according to Dick Buttons. Time to rant. Time to rant. Dick's out of control. Time to rant. Yeah. Time to rant.
Oh, buckle the hell up, because today's rant hits me right in the soul. We're talking about Uber drivers. Not all of them, calm down, but the ones who ask the same stupid question every single fucking ride. So, busy tonight? What? What does that even mean? I just sat down. I haven't even closed the door yet, and I'm being grilled like I'm clocking into my shift at the Olive Garden? Busy tonight? I don't know, Steve. I just got here. What do you think I'm doing? Running a census on nightlife activity? Do I look like the director of urban activity analytics? Do I have a clipboard, a headset, a satellite feed mapping all social movement within a 12-mile radius? No. I ordered a ride because I wanted to go somewhere, not give you a report on the city's energy levels. Busy tonight? Well, let's see. I'm sitting alone in the back of your Toyota Prius, drinking a lukewarm bottle of water you probably bought in bulk from Costco, heading to Taco Bell at 10:45 p.m. Yeah, Carl, I'm crushing life. Wild night. Absolutely electric. And then, if you say anything other than yes, they follow up with, oh, slow night then? Why are we having this fucking conversation? How is this my responsibility to determine? You're the one driving around watching the streets. You tell me if it's busy. You have more data than I do. And the best part? They ask it with this weird tone like they expect an interesting story. No, sir. I am not coming from a rave, a secret underground gambling ring, a rooftop champagne party, a high stakes espionage mission. I'm coming from the grocery store because I ran out of toilet paper and dignity. And then the follow up questions from hell. Oh, and they always escalate. So, what are you up to tonight? Where are you headed? Meeting anyone special? Big plans? No, none. Stop trying to build a narrative. This is not a Hallmark movie. My evening isn't suddenly transforming because you asked about it. And as always, here are some Dick Buttons punishments for the busy tonight drivers. Forced silence mode. Every time they ask the question, the radio automatically blares Enya at full volume for 3 minutes. You want conversation? Enjoy this ambient whale music. The reverse interview. Passenger gets to ask, so are you busy tonight? How's your love life? Why did you choose this car? Who hurt you? Let's see how they like it. And the mandatory small talk training. Day 1, how not to ask the world's most pointless question. Day 2, accept silence like an adult. The busyometer. They must wear a badge showing real-time ride requests in the area. Boom. No more guessing. And the busy enough. If they ask the question, they must suddenly drive through the most chaotic part of town. Bar exits, concert let outs, sporting event traffic. Busy enough for you now, champ? Look, I appreciate Uber drivers. I really do. They get us where we need to go. They put up with the drunks, the weirdos, the people eating burritos in the back seat. Respect. But for the love that all is holy, But for the love of all that is holy, stop asking me if it's busy tonight. I don't know. I don't care. And if I did, I would not be the person to ask. Just drive. Play some music. Let me exist in silence for 7 minutes without forcing me into the world's most pointless small talk. Busy tonight. No, Gary, I'm sitting in your back seat reevaluating every choice I've ever made.
It's time for another Dick Buttons movie review.
Lights, camera, dicks on the scene, tearing through movies, funny or obscene. Blockbuster or flop, he'll give you the news with popcorn, sarcasm, and strong pointed views. It's time for Dick Buttons movie reviews.
Look, I'm not entirely sure what I just watched, but I can confidently say this: Delivery from Nowhere should have delivered me from the theater. This was such a horrible movie that not even the mighty Jeremy Allen White, yes, the same guy who crushed it in The Bear and Shameless, could save this flaming dumpster of cinematic disappointment. And let's address the denim wearing elephant in the room. He didn't even mildly resemble Bruce Springsteen at all. I mean, really, in Rocket Man, Taron Egerton looked like and felt like Elton John. In Bohemian Rhapsody, Rami Malek literally became Freddie Mercury. That resemblance builds the illusion. It makes you forget you're watching an actor. Here, the only thing tying Jeremy Allen White to Bruce Springsteen was the fact that he was wearing denim and standing in New Jersey. That's it. That's the whole connection. The performance, completely lost. Jeremy Allen White looked like he wandered onto the wrong set and decided just to go with it. That passion, that intensity, that emotional nuance he brought to the bear, gone. He looked confused half the time, bored the other half, and the rest of the time he was staring into the void like he was contemplating whether he should escape the movie through sheer willpower. Jeremy Strong, Mr. Method Actor himself, mediocre, and I can't fully blame him because honestly, I don't think any actor could have done much with this script. Was it bad writing? Bad character direction? A lack of story? Yes, 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 and yes. The story? What story? Let's break it down. Bruce has writer's block. Bruce is at a career crossroads. Bruce is sad. Bruce thinks about his dad. Bruce buys a used car. Bruce mumbles. Bruce records demos. Riveting. Absolutely riveting. I have seen more compelling plot development at the grocery store line. There simply wasn't enough material here to justify a full length film. You can't build a movie around Bruce was kind of stuck creatively for a while. That is not a narrative arc. That's a Tuesday. Oh, and that used car scene? Oh my God. One of the most excruciating scenes I've ever watched. He's buying a used car. Who cares? The acting was terrible on both sides. The pacing was painful, and I swear I felt my soul leaving my body. If your biopic's emotional highlight is a guy haggling over a rusty sedan, you have failed. Is there a bright spot? Sure. Jeremy Allen White did his own singing. Good for him. Is that enough to salvage the movie? No. If I wanted to watch someone do mediocre Springsteen karaoke, I could go to a dive bar on a Thursday. Box office bomb? Shocker, of course this bombed. There was nothing of substance to excite anybody. No compelling struggle, no emotional punch, no real hook. We learned about his father, his childhood, his early love life, and you know what? I did not care. There was no reason to become invested, no tension, no payoff, no spark, just denim and disappointment. So my final verdict: Deliver Me from Nowhere gets 1 out of 5 dicks, and that one dick is solely because Jeremy Allen White did his own singing. That's it. The only bright spot in this otherwise forgettable slog of a film. My final thought: if the filmmakers wanted to make a movie about Bruce Springsteen's Nebraska era, they should have either found a compelling angle, cast someone who resembles Bruce remotely, and actually written a story. Instead, we got a boring, directionless, emotionally flat movie that felt 3 hours long and gave us nothing to care about. Deliver Me from Nowhere? More like Deliver Me from this theater.
Are you ready to spin the wheel?
Spin that wheel, no one's spared. Dicks locked in, so be prepared. It might be wild, it might upset. You never know with Rant Roulette.
Ladies and gentlemen, rage enthusiasts, and all you beautiful psychos who send me topics that raise my blood pressure, welcome to another episode of Rant Roulette, the segment where I spin a giant imaginary wheel filled with your suggestions, your frustrations, and your emotional baggage And whatever it lands on, I must rant about it with absolute zero preparation. No research, no notes, just pure, unfiltered, volcanic Dick Buttons rage. So let's spin the wheel and see exactly what we get. And let's give this a spin. And it landed on Paulo from Spain. Oh, Paulo, you came in hot with this one, and I love it. He wants me to rant about restaurants that don't take walk-ins on a busy Saturday night. Really? What did you expect? Oh my God. This right here. Every weekend, without fail, some genius decides to stroll into the most popular restaurant in town at 7 p.m. on a Saturday night and is shocked, absolutely baffled that they can't just casually waltz in and get a table like they're the king of France. Yeah, table for six, please. Oh, really? Six? During the dinner rush with no reservation? Did you also want a throne and a live orchestra? What did you think was going to happen? You walk into a packed dining room, there's a line out the door, the host stand looks like a DMV during a full moon, and you're standing there going, uh, you don't have anything available right now? No, Palo, they don't. They barely have room to breathe. You know who does get seated on a Saturday night? People who make reservations. There are these magical things where you call in advance like a functioning adult and say, hi, I'd like to eat food at your establishment at a specific time. You just don't show up mid rush hour expecting immediate service. What do you think? You're Moses parting the Red Sea? Oh, look, a table has appeared for me. But we've eaten here before. Who cares? You think the restaurant keeps a VIP file on you? This is the Johnson family. They order mozzarella sticks. Clear the table. No. The absolute favorite walk in line. Do you know who I am? Yes, you're the person eating in your car tonight. And as always, here are some Dick Buttons punishments for these delusional walk in maniacs. The parking lot buffet. You get seated at your car. Enjoy your chicken parmesan in a 2008 Honda Civic. The folding chair special. We'll make space right next to the bathroom door, where it slams every 14 seconds. The host stand purgatory. You must wait forever. Every time you ask how much longer, the answer increases by 15 minutes. Mandatory reservation training. You must call 3 restaurants and successfully book reservations before you're allowed to dine anywhere again. And the oh, we can seat you now twist. When your table finally opens, the kitchen is already closed. Enjoy. Look, I get it. Sometimes you're hungry, spontaneous, craving that perfect meal. But it's Saturday night. Every human being on earth had the same idea. If you don't plan ahead, guess what? You're eating pizza slices, drive through burgers, leftover Chinese food. Sadness. That's the deal. So, to all the walk in warriors who storm into a packed restaurant shocked that they can't be seated immediately, stop acting surprised. Call, make a fucking reservation. Next, they'll complain the beach is crowded in July. Unfucking believable.
He's bold, he's sharp, and he's in the know. Season 4's here and it's time to go. Buckle up, kids, the ride's full blown. You're stepping inside the venture zone.
2, 1. And welcome to a very special Vincenzone. We're here in the flesh. So, to my right, as you could plainly see,
As always, honored and humble.
now you may think to yourself, who are these two sexy motherfuckers? Well, as we discussed last week, we are doing we're calling it a fit contest. So whoever's watching this, or whenever you're watching it, we'll have the voting open all week. We're gonna do a little spin, a little walk. Who is the best dressed? And if you want, you could go into detail of who the designer is, what your thought process was putting this together. But what we should do first,
All right.
as always, is
Priorities.
open a chilled bottle of
I had it on the seat warmer on the way on.
yeah, well, it didn't.
Right.
Oh, I love me some Josh. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
You like it?
No, I was making a gay joke.
Mhm.
Remember, send comments to
Always.
thevincenzone.com.
Throw me right under the bus. Oh,
See, I came
fancy.
prepared this time
Yeah.
because
Good job last one.
the potential for disaster was there.
High. Very high. Oh, very good.
Oh my god. Maybe no, it's in a charger the whole time.
That's a rough quarter.
Okay. I went with a softer ring light. I think we look a little more
Have a little more tone.
less, yeah, a little less washed out.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, that line will bring color to our skin, I'm sure.
You think? Get your glass.
Rosy red cheeks. Bring it.
All right, here we go. Now, see, this is not as dark as Mezza Corona.
Yeah.
Now, is this a Cabernet or
it's a Pinot
Oh, that's
Noir.
why it's a Pinot. I should
Pinot.
have realized that from the color.
But you did know it was lighter, so giving you that.
Well, all right, I gotta shut that. I thought I shut that off. There we go.
What was that? My microphone?
No, that's the. I don't think that's gonna get picked up on the system, but that was the heat. Cheers
Cheers.
to the best dressed men in this podcast studio at the moment.
Buttons. Dick buttons.
I do like a good Pinot.
It's on the back of the tongue.
Yeah, and this is a light one too, so that's a good thing.
It is.
I don't think there are many bold Pinots. I think Pinot is the red wine for people who don't want red wine, I believe.
I think if you were having fish or something like that where you didn't want white wine, this would go great.
Yeah, I don't do white wine.
That's why you would have this with fish.
But then again, I'm not. See, you think I'm this wine sophisticate? I'm not though, because I will drink. I don't do pairings. Like, fuck the pairings. Like, I'll have Cabernet with fish.
Somebody had told me that when my nephew got married in Florida, it was a destination wedding that I couldn't make.
Fuck destination weddings.
Correct. And that's why I didn't go. But they had a pairing with each course that said, my brother-in-law said it was excellent. He said you would think, yeah, it's not going to work. And he pulled it off on every course. But it was at a country club and they had money to burn.
So I'll be honest. We went with friends to a Spanish wine tasting at the Glen Gardner Inn. Again, names mean nothing to the people who are watching from other countries, but for the locals who'll get a kick out of this. And, she talked for about 20 minutes before the shit started coming out about the regions, and this is why we're pairing this with this.
Right.
Now, I'm not sure if she was 100% correct on everything that she was telling us, or after the first 3 samples, it all just matched with the food because I was getting a buzz. I don't know.
I think there's a science to it. I think there's,
Is there though?
There's a hint of something in the wine where there's a hint of something in the food.
Hello? Ho.
Yeah.
It sounded like we cut out. No. Is there a science though to it? I don't know. Is there? I don't know. I think it's just a bunch of pretentious wine snobs saying shit. It sounds like we're cutting out, doesn't it?
Hello.
No, I hear it, but we'll find out. I'll find out when I go to edit this in post. It'll be like those old SNL bits where they just cut in David.
Hey, listen, can we have a toast to my father? Today he's 94.
Today's his birthday?
Today's his birthday.
94. God bless him, man.
Over the weekend.
Listen, if I'm able to do everything myself, I'll sign on for 94 right now.
Well, and he's found adjustments.
Okay, but
you can have groceries deliver.
Yeah, I don't mean that. I'm talking. I didn't want to get graphic.
Oh, he's going to though.
But I don't want someone wipe my ass. I don't want to wear a diaper. I don't want any of that. So if I can't do that,
well, if I have to sit in it, so I'd rather have somebody wipe my ass.
No, I don't want to put someone. No.
Listen, their jobs. Well, that's what the job is. They're wipers. What movie?
You look like that. That is
Mm-hmm.
that is the History of the World Part 1.
Right. Very good.
You look like the piss boy. Well, you look like a bucket of shit.
Wipers. I love that.
Maybe this is potted up too high. Maybe that's it, and that's why it's cutting out. I think that might be it. That might have
Yeah.
been it.
Okay.
I've learned from my karaoke days
Mm.
that if you get too close and speak too loud, it cuts out. So we'll find out in post what happened with
By
that.
the way, that's on my bucket list is do karaoke.
You have never done karaoke?
I've never done, and I've heard that the fact that I can't sing makes it even more exciting.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I can't sing.
Oh, I've heard you. I've heard you sing.
Now,
I've watched the videos.
okay, now wait. Now there's a difference. See, we cut out.
Ooh,
I wonder what that is. There must be a hold on.
is it a wire?
We're gonna do investigating
On the podcast. I'll hold on to your wine.
I think, all right. Hello. We're okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right, we'll find out. I have learned over the years of my karaokeing. I don't know if that's a verb or
It is now.
I pick songs that are in my tone deaf lane. So,
Well, all of those would be for me.
well, no, like there's two types of people. Listen, I suck, but I'm entertaining because I pick songs that I can muddle my way through.
But at least you can carry those tunes.
Not a tune. I am tone deaf, dude.
I know, but I've heard you, and I said I can't even rise to that level, which may make it exciting for karaoke.
So the other type of karaoke that I hate when like someone gets up there and they're fucking Barbara Streisand because
That defeats the purpose.
it does.
That's what's the show where they judge the singers?
America's Got The Voice
The Voice
or American
That's The
Idol
Voice.
or
That's not karaoke.
now I will say right off the top,
Right.
my tie is popping, and you see what I was going for, by the way. The tie.
It matches the stripes.
Yes.
Oh no, I noticed it right
So
away.
again, the mic cutting out. What is going on?
I think it's probably bad juju because I'm dressed up.
Yeah, I think
I did this when I wore a t-shirt and a hoodie. I did the.
Now let me check one thing. Just talk amongst yourselves.
By the way, rest in peace today.
Who died?
Monday, Raul Malo,
Who's that?
lead singer of the Mavericks. If you've heard the songs, you would know. Very sad. He complication. Well, he died of cancer.
Okay.
There was no.
How old was he? While I'm up.
60. 60. Oh, look at this. Can you tell us who made your
So
the suit?
You know,
The
so
suit
you're
is
gonna
a-
laugh.
I'm not gonna laugh.
So top button, you realize that the bottom one does not.
Correct. And if you're sitting down, they all open, by the way.
Okay, and just we're gonna do this.
Okay. Let me see. Bring it. Okay.
Now that should pop the blue line in the suit.
It does.
I've been told it's not the exact same blue, and I've told people
It does not have to be, by the way. I've learned a lot about colors and suits.
Yes, and all the people criticizing me
Nope, not at all.
can't dress. Anyway, what was I saying? Who made the suit?
I wonder who made that.
Okay, so there I found a bulk of my suits.
Okay.
They are from England,
Okay.
and the site is called Boohoo Man.
Okay.
BOOHOO Man.
Okay.
And they have the coolest. You'll never.
No.
You'll never find this in Sears or even Macy's. I don't think you'd find this. You know what? I think once a month we should dress up.
I agree. Absolutely. I was going for more of the sophisticated GQ.
Oh, yes.
Slight pinstripe, the silk tie with the blacked out Starry Night thing going on.
Oh, I see that. Yes.
Giorgio Armani, pure silk.
All right, stand up like I did, and then everybody, whoever's
a pain in the ass to tie
a
pure silk tie because it's so soft. It's like there's no structure.
Before this episode's over, I will show you the tie that I'm wearing.
Okay.
There was no tying involved.
Oh, it's a clippy?
A slide tie. Dude,
I don't even know what that is.
the knot, it's like a slip knot.
I've never heard of that.
I'll take it
It's
off.
like what I do for my son. You mean I pre-tie it and give it to him?
It's
Have he got it?
it's pre-tied and you just slide it.
Do you know how to do a tie?
I do. But why? If someone invents something that you do, why?
No, I agree. If you
Okay.
can do it, because guess what? I pre-tie my sons and I leave them that way. I say, listen, just loosen them enough to get them over your head so you can get it back on. So once you get that perfect knot,
No, I think
keep it.
I think adults should know how to tie a tie. That's just me.
I used to know how to do a bow tie also.
No, now bow ties are clips. They all are like
But when
whatever.
I worked in the hotel business and the banquet business.
All right, we'll stand up and show the shoes, and then I want everybody, when you're watching, whenever you're watching, in the comments, and there goes the mic again. In the comments, I want you to, or it could be the headphones, maybe. I want everybody to vote on who you think is the smartest, not smartest, best dressed.
This is very subjective.
I almost want to call you Alfred in that outfit. Oh my! So you can't. You're gargantuan over here is outside of the.
It's got a slight pinstripe.
Yeah, the pinstripe gets lost on this, but
Billy London also
British
Italian tie, Calvin Klein wide collar shirt,
okay.
shoes.
You got to take them off. Yeah, we don't have enough room.
We got a little
When
Kenneth Cole reaction, not too pointy.
okay,
not
so
too blunt.
I didn't give brand. So
Joe
Calvin
Mama,
Klein.
Joe Mama.
Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein.
And
take a little guess here how much this tie cost.
Well, cost is not an indication of.
Well, there's a story. So just go with me.
$10.
All right, I paid $12.
How much?
12.
That's a good price.
The tie retails for
Mm-hmm.
169.
Oh, well, that sounds like a 5-finger discount to me.
No, the markup on clothes is only second to what other thing?
Soda. Fountain soda.
Oh,
Yes.
no. The markup on clothes is only second to what other thing?
Cars. See?
Nope, not cars.
That is annoying me. Is your mic doing that, or is it just mine? No. Were you cutting out at all?
Play with the wires.
No, that's dangerous because then if it doesn't.
Right. The markup
on what
is the highest on furniture.
Yeah, but I think
crazy markup.
If you go by, I'm gonna stand by fountain soda, because that's where all those places make their money is on fountain soda, because you can adjust the syrup
movie
to
theaters.
you can adjust the syrup to seltzer ratio.
But I think and there's a lot of fountain soda out there. But I know the furniture is crazy markup.
So after you vote on who's better dressed, somebody look up where's the larger markup. Is it fountain soda or furniture? We need to know.
2 F's. Come out. I want to see this tie.
Well, I don't want to do it now.
All right, we'll do it off.
I want to look good for the whole episode.
You will. This is from here to here.
But it is amazing. I only own 3 of them. I have a black one, a purple one, and this.
Okay.
But it's just so convenient.
Yeah, well, that's once I try to tie anything but a silk tie, I keep it that way. I say, oh, look at that knot. Slide it, put it up over your head like you look like Rambo. Bring it up, okay, over, and suit's 30 years old.
Get out.
I worked in retail. Then I got out of the hotel business, hospitality business, into retail for 2.5 years, and then did another lab company. And I did that for 25 plus. So you do the math. About 30 years old.
I don't do math. And Bob, it's the bottom of the 7th, 4-4 tie. Hey, Murray Gary here. I'm curious, like a giant.
Yeah. I look like the announcer's lawyer.
You know what I got in the mail today?
What you got?
I felt so lucky. I got a 2026 Alice Tanner catalog. Not
I saw it on
not catalog,
Facebook.
calendar.
I saw it on Facebook.
Although, if there is an Alice Tanner underwear catalog, send that to me as well. And listen, 60-year-old man ogling over a AI generated woman.
It could happen.
But he told me there was something coming in the mail. I had no idea what, and it came today, and I was very excited. Thank you, Tim, to Tim and to Alice. Yeah, I don't know if Tim watches this, but I don't know. Maybe he does. And then we'll get in while we're on the subject of AI. So the Fresh Friday Festival, they are doing a special. I don't know if it's on a Friday. Maybe what's the 26th off the top of your head? Do you know December?
I do not know.
Yeah,
This is what happens when you're retired. Every day's the same. There's no more Sunday anxiety. Every day is Friday or Saturday, depending on.
let me look at the.
There's no Monday through Thursday.
Okay, so 26 is a Friday. So
Okay.
in 3 weeks, there is an NSFW Fresh Friday Festival.
Yeah.
Not suitable for work.
Not suitable for people like.
So the song was given to us. It's called Splash.
Is it? There's a person who comments with. Splash.
Yeah, and it was a joke. It was about me.
Oh.
Not me, but Dick Buttons.
Dick Buttons.
Which is me.
Throwing him under the bus.
No, so the lyric that gets repeated is the song is very graphic, but slap your dick on the water, splash, splash, smack my dick on the water, splash, splash. So everybody has to use those lyrics and put it to their own genre, which of course, Fallen Angel is doing that song. And I've already started generating some videos of Dick in a Speedo.
I love that concept that you have to put it in your own genre.
Yeah.
Wow, great.
It should be fun. But I don't know how NSFW they want it to be, because YouTube, you can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it has to be a lot of innuendo. But I mean, I think Dick Buttons in a Speedo speaks for itself. And a lot of water splashing too. Yeah. I just started working on that one, and I am also working on the duet that Jersey Spurs. So now, see,
Whoa.
you see what that was?
An anomaly.
Maybe Gremlins.
For you who remember the movie.
Another person. I was discussing your band,
Mm-hmm.
and the same question I had when you gave me the name.
Right.
Is that the band name? Is that his name?
Well, by the way, when you have solo artists who have a name, and listen, Prince went to a symbol.
Well,
So
okay.
let's back it up a little.
All right, time out.
So I think that
You cannot put yourself in the same category as Prince.
So when absolutely.
See, it's cutting out. We're gonna have a problem.
So when you get me on an interview show and you say, "So Jersey,"
Yes, but that's what they're gonna call you.
correct? They'll call me Jersey for short, but it's Jersey Spurs. Are there not other artists who have? Do you think Post Malone's name is really Post Malone? And what? By the way, what?
Yeah,
the
but
hell
that,
do we-
but
what
that
do you even call him once you're into it? So Post. I don't know. I've never seen an interview.
Mr.
with him.
Malone. But
So there you go.
but I think
Originally, if it was gonna be a band, it was gonna be Dirty Jersey band.
no, I don't
Spurs.
like that.
Dirty Jersey. That's what they call Jersey.
Dirty.
Dirty Jersey.
Well, at least Elizabeth.
That's Jersey City.
Oh. But then, okay, so it's not a band name; it's your name. So if somebody asks, that's what I'm going to tell them. Oh my God, this is going to be editing is going to be such a bitch, unless it's not coming out in the feed. But
You know what? By the time we get to the bottom of that bottle of wine, it's not gonna matter.
yeah, but I want to know what's going on, and it's not just my mic; it's your mic too. So
Right.
you know what? Maybe it's just the headphone. I don't know. Let's just ignore it, and maybe the problem will go away.
After a couple glasses, it will. Did you, by the way, thank you very much for creating my last song, my James Bond theme song. The one out of the two of them I played for an hour over and over, all the way to my father's place when we were going out for dinner for his birthday. I thought it was spot on. I thought it was
See, now you're not coming up. We're not. Oh my god. All right, we're just gonna forge forward, and maybe we just cut this short tonight. But because
right.
if they can't hear us, it's a
Right.
moot point. But we'll get.
I thought that was better than half of all the James Bond title songs I've ever heard. You think
It was good.
I nailed the idea that Teddy Swim's vocal style
See, but
was, even though he's an American,
okay, but just so you know, I couldn't put Teddy Swims in the description.
Right.
It kicked it out.
but it sounds like Teddy Swims.
I know, but the other
So why did it-
descriptives, the other
Oh, the other
descriptors
descriptors
were
help.
close enough. But
Okay,
once you put an artist name in there,
right.
it kicks it out.
So then, how did it sound like Teddy Swims?
I think the other descriptions that
Just
you
helped
just
it along?
helped it along. I don't know.
But it really pulled. It made my lyrics better. I thought my lyrics were good, and I think when you read any lyrics, don't you read the lyrics and go, "Oh, okay," but then when you hear the music and the way the way they're transformed in the music makes all the difference in the world.
What comedian, old time comedian, did a bit where he got up and read like 50s lyrics, like who put the bop in the bop shabop shabop? Was it Mel Brooks? I don't remember who did it.
What is that not
But
true?
it was funny. Like you read like
I think most lyrics are like that. When you read them and go, well, it either sounds like straight up poetry or it sounds like a hot mess, but the music elevates, and it depends where the emphasis is or how the bridge is carried over and how the outro is presented at the end. Yeah, makes all
yeah.
the difference because I've had people read my lyrics and they were like, it's okay. Now listen to the song, and then the song kicks it.
I always felt Bond themes should not have any lyrics. Maybe like a couple.
Just kind of
Like
instrumental.
yeah, I think that's the
few-
yeah. I think
um. Well, the thing, yeah, you know what?
that's just a
I
preference.
I'm gonna partially agree with you because the theme has to be unique enough where you pull some of the components out of the title song to make the score.
Right.
So you're correct. Because really, a lot of the Bond title, the Bond songs have been so-so with lyrics. I think maybe Live and Let Die amped it up a little, but for the most part, they've been kind of blah, no? So
Yeah, I agree.
so I agree with you on that. That's a very good observation.
Here we are live. Guys, I hate to just be that guy, but the whole mic thing. If I had to troubleshoot it now, because it's happening to both of our mics, so it's not either of our mic cords.
Right.
It has to be that white wire that's going from the box to the computer. Because that's the
Leave a note in the comments.
no,
if
no,
you've had
no
that
one,
problem.
no one. I will troubleshoot it later. Yeah, you're not the one editing this later, dude. Something is amiss, but I don't know what.
Mm.
But we'll forge forward.
You watched Ballad of a Small Player.
I did, and I agree with your assessment. If he is nominated, he should win.
Now I don't know what the competition is.
Well, I don't know either.
But it's up for. But for the few things that I did say, which should be up for, it should like cinematography and sound, and maybe screenplay should nail it. And then the second time I watched it, I let the credits roll, and that's when I caught the little Easter egg at the end. I didn't catch it the
Yeah,
first time because I didn't
and
catch the credits.
you made me want. God, I shut it off, and that was fun.
It was fun, and it kind of completes the story of
I think the scene they submit for because that's all you submit for when you get nominated for best actor. You submit a scene.
that's it.
Yeah.
So they don't. Do they watch the whole movie?
It's up to the people, but
Oh,
a scene is submitted.
so what scene? Would
The scene where he's burning the money. And for those of you who haven't seen it, fuck you.
burning the money.
Yeah, the angst on his face because he finally won
Listen, there's so many.
and he was
great
gonna
scenes.
give it. Yeah, but that was the moment where he realized everything he did his whole life was for nothing.
And it wasn't until the second time I watched it that I realized he didn't burn all his money.
Oh, I
He just-
missed that.
He just burned.
Her, the one he was gonna give her.
Correct.
Oh.
So the he had 5 bags. Remember the old woman?
Oh, that's right. And I thought he was gonna sit down at that table with the Asian woman. I really did. I thought he was gonna do it.
Which is great acting on his part because he's.
Oh, you saw
You
he
think-
wanted to.
You think, oh my gosh, she's gonna buy in, and you get that anxiety, like, and you're yelling.
And she knew. She thought she knew he was going to do it
She
too.
said, "Oh yeah, he's doing it." But you know what the giveaway was? The second time I watched it is when he took off the gloves.
Right.
Gloves were his lucky gloves, and he was having nothing to do with it. But he was. But you thought, oh, he's close. He's going to give in. He's an addict.
Mm.
Great movie. A lot to analyze there, especially at the end when you see the shadow of the spirit of the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed.
there's a
I
lot of
really
things.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I have to go to work tomorrow. We have our Christmas luncheon tomorrow.
Where do you order your food?
No, we're going out.
Oh, you're going to where you go?
We're going to New Hope
Oh,
to the greenhouse. It's right on Main Street. It's across from the Logan Inn.
oh, very nice.
It's yeah, it's nothing fancy, but it's an out. You know, we never go out for lunch. At work anyway, and I don't eat lunch anymore, so this will be interesting for me as well.
Just eat what you have to.
I don't. I mean, I have a bag of pistachios for lunch. A small bag. Um, a protein shake with my coffee.
Okay.
And of late, because I'm below 150 now. There are these protein Pop Tarts. They're 180 calories,
Okay.
but 32 grams of protein.
They taste good.
Yeah, they blueberry, strawberry.
What's the all right, well we can
I don't
do
know.
this behind the scenes.
No, I don't know. I mean, I
Okay.
could look. I think because I scanned my 7-Eleven app. Yeah, I think it tracks purchases.
And they taste good.
I mean, it's not a Pop Tart. Let's
Well,
not
no,
get
no.
crazy.
And by the way, after even having those acai Pop Tarts that I was having,
I know those look disgusting. By the way,
those were good.
well, how many calories
But
were
not,
those?
but not real sweet.
Were they
What?
protein? Were they high?
Remember when we were in Wildwood, you scanned it and you went, "You're still going to die."
Oh yeah, they were
Still had-
the Yuka app. They were still horrible.
Yeah, they were still bad.
Oh, I should scan.
Right.
When I get mine
Yeah.
tomorrow. I won't get it tomorrow because we're going out to lunch. But
Have you been to this restaurant?
oh yeah, we were there. Yes, I've been at the bar, and it's bar food. I mean, there's nothing really fancy in New Hope except for that steakhouse that used to be the church.
It was very fancy when I went to Zuby's.
Okay, yeah, there's a couple
Very
places.
fancy. A lot of seafood. Um,
Why is
there's-
seafood? Oh, look at that. Why is seafood considered fancy? Is it expensive?
I think it's a marketing thing, like the way Iceland and Greenland are, where the Vikings said,
See, we're not getting picked. I don't know. Now listen.
"Yeah,
So all right. So the fact that the bars are going
right,
means it's recording.
okay,
The fact that we're not hearing it here, see,
all right."
we're not hearing it there.
But we're seeing it there.
I know this is such a boring fucking episode, guys. I apologize, but I'm a perfectionist.
But the fact that we dressed up for it,
Again, if I don't win this contest, there'll be no more Vincenzo, by the way, just so you know.
I had a haircut, pluck my eyebrows. Look at that. I said, get a haircut on Wednesday? No, we're recording on Tuesday. I'm getting a haircut on Tuesday. I brought donuts in for those guys and pastries and
What's bothering me is this gray streak up at the top here that I'm just noticing.
Pepe Le Pew.
Hmm.
Why? That's very distinguishing.
You think?
I think, because I've got a lot of them.
What are we at? Is that 40? Can you see? I can't see.
Great. We got 2 people who can't read the screen.
We're gonna do this again. One of the pitfalls of
Getting old.
no, of having the computer so far away.
Getting
Oh,
old.
we're on 34 minutes. We'll go for a little bit more. I want to try to keep the episodes shorter. You know what I decided to do? I'm going to do one rant an episode.
Ooh, I got a rant for you.
Okay, go ahead.
It was actually from my barber, if he's listening. He goes to Staples. Staples has holiday hours. They're not open at 9 in the morning. They're open at 10 in the morning.
Why is that? Why is that a holiday hour?
Because people are out probably doing things and they're not coming to Staples. So
Okay.
they're like, you know what? They don't need to be open at 9. We're going to open at 10. So he's in his car. He sees the sign on the door.
Okay, so now, all right.
It's 5 minutes of 10. He had checked it on his phone. He said, all right, I'm a little early. I'll wait. 2 women standing in front of Staples, pulling on the door.
All right,
One woman had the lead on that. He gets out of his car just to see what the hell is going on, and
yeah, you're not. You see, you weren't getting picked up.
This woman is going off about the fact that the store should be open. And he looked at his watch and he said,
I mean,
it's 3 minutes of 10. Well, he says 3, and he said, I didn't want to say anything, but he couldn't help himself. Ma'am, it's 3 minutes of 10. They got 3 minutes. Give them 3 minutes, and then you can do all the bitching you want.
Yeah, if the
She turned to him and said, "Oh, thank you for mansplaining,
well,
mansplaining."
listen.
And he kind of looked at her, and he did this. He went, "Oh," like
That
oh, he stopped. And
well,
and my barber can be very intimidating. He just has that
yeah, but
quiet, that look like,
he's lucky she wasn't a card carrying gun owner.
he's not worried about that.
Oh,
He's just not.
Why is he not worried?
He's already sizing her up. He's ready for anything that's about to come.
Okay.
He's got it all figured out. He really does. He's not.
Okay.
And yeah, just deflated her. So then when they get in the store, opened exactly at 10, she goes in to complain to the manager about something else.
Mm-hmm.
So he was trying to, behind her back, he was making motions to the manager like, she's crazy. He goes to get something copied. The guy in the copy area saw the whole thing, and when my barber tried to pay for whatever the guy said, "It's on the house." We're gonna give you a free pass on this one because it's nice to see other people sticking up for them when other people go crazy. When customers go nuts.
Well, I'm usually that customer.
No, you wouldn't, but you wouldn't be complaining about 3 minutes
prior.
No, you would be
a minute after.
A minute after.
Yeah.
Oh, no, or at that so if there's closing at 9 PM, they close 2 or 3 minutes earlier.
No, that's bad. That's wrong.
Correct.
And my daughter argues because she used to work at Famous Footwear. She argues with me that she hated when people came in at 10 of, quarter of. I'm like,
you got to do it.
You got to do it.
It's written. It's written there. You didn't say, but it's not in small writing. At a quarter of, we may be preparing to shut down.
No.
Depending on our mood.
Yeah.
It's not the way.
No, it is not the way.
I have worked in businesses where it's like, there's people coming in 5 minutes out. Got to accommodate. Got to make the adjustment.
Before we wrap up, Doomsday trailer Friday is what? Today's the 8th, 9th?
9th. My father's birthday.
10th is Wednesday, 11th, Thursday.
Okay.
Doomsday trailer.
I'm very excited for the information coming out about Batman, and I almost don't want to know about it.
Okay, but you just skipped over Doomsday.
I'm more excited about Batman.
Well, but wait, but there's
there's so much going on with Doomsday. Oh my god, it's gonna be like everybody and their grandmother, but you and me. You and I are the only people
so
in that movie.
all right, we'll touch on the major things, then we'll get to Batman, and then we'll close out because this Bakakta mic fuck is annoying me. They are re-releasing Endgame
Okay.
in 2026 before Doomsday comes out.
So that you can see the relationship.
Well, they are adding a post-credit scene,
Okay.
and the rumor is they are retconning everything that happened post Endgame to now to make the Doomsday story work.
Okay, I get that.
Okay, but
That's
that's a lot of shit to retcon.
by the way. Let's release Endgame and make more money off of something we just already shot.
Oh, with the additional post credit scene.
Win-win.
And the rumor is that he was Victor Von Doom the entire time. Now, it was a Superman situation.
Right.
His universe was being pruned or whatever, destroyed.
Right.
The Von Doom sent Victor to 8636.
Okay.
And just by happenstance, the Starks adopted him.
By the way, this works for me.
Well, it's a story. It's a storyline in the comics,
right? But it works for me in the fact that you've already done a movie, and you go, okay, how can we manipulate it to make it work for this? That's pure genius. To actually say, let's go back and retell it. We didn't. They did a lot of Marvel movies where they put Easter eggs in so that they could work off of them. This wasn't one of them, but they said, hey, we could still make it work. And it's a win-win.
Yeah, we'll see.
Endgame, make more money off of a movie we've already shown, and then add that bit. I think that's genius.
We'll see. All right, so what are you excited about for Batman? And then we're going to wrap it up because I want to.
So we have Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Maybe coming on board.
No, I think they said it was pretty much a foregone conclusion, but.
And there's another character she may play.
Well, I think it's not Poison Ivy. That's too obvious.
Although she would fit the Poison Ivy look.
Well, because but Matt Reeves said it's a villain we've never seen before.
He said it's a villain that's never done live action before.
Well, okay, that's what I meant.
And
Mask of the Phantasm. It's going to be Phantasm,
or it could be Astrid Arkham. So the doctors of Arkham, whose daughter befriends.
Yeah, Dr. Arkham, his name.
I personally like the Phantasm better.
Because there was a woman Phantasm.
Because she was engaged to Bruce.
Right.
And it'll delve into his personal.
Yeah,
and then she leaves town because her father was connected to the mob and blah, blah, blah. I like that better, but you could still do a whole psychological thing where he has some relationship with Astrid and the whole Arkham thing. That could work too. And there's a male lead, and they're looking for an A-list actor for a villainous part.
I'm available.
You would be great.
Well, I don't know.
I'm thinking.
Could I be a villain? I don't think I could be a good villain.
What do you mean the store's closed?
Yeah, well,
a minute afterwards. I think you'd be a great villain.
All right, before we I'll show you the tie thing before we So watch how easy. Look at this. Look at this. Even over the headphones.
Wait, what do you mean a slide thing? It's just a tie that's been tied.
Yeah, it's a
It was made that way?
Yeah, it's made that way.
Oh, you're damn right. It's got a little loopy thing.
Yeah. So it's got a little loopy thing, and all you do is just
and you learn something new every day.
And that makes now I can't hear anything. I can't hear myself at all.
I can hear you.
No, I can't hear me.
I see.
Oh, you know what? Wait. And here's okay. I know what's going. I think I know what's going on. It's that white cord. I think, or it's this cord. I don't know. All right. Yeah. See,
It doesn't. The cord doesn't make me any less handsome. I'm just saying.
Well, all right. So we're gonna leave, but listen. Before we go, make sure during, after, vote on who you think looked better. Remember, I had the tie on. I see. He wanted me to take the tie off because now, if you're watching now I don't have the tie on. But I could open up. Another button.
Oh, now he's bringing his
there you go.
A game right here. And now he's 4 hours into the party.
4 hours. Is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap this up, sir?
I don't really think. Go Vincenzo. Go home.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us for another week. We will see you next week. You know what? You know what I want to do next week?
What do you want to?
We're gonna do a live show.
Oh,
How's that?
all right.
All right. So I'll advertise that. I'll do the regular podcast,
Okay.
but the Vincenzone will be a separate live episode that will air whenever we decide to air it. So
Very good.
stay tuned. Look at Facebook. Look at
Go ahead.
Spotify. Over and out. Hang loose, everybody.
Hang it.
I walk in the room, all eyes on me. My jacket's loud, my boots ain't cheap. lose yourself in the show, where nothing is real and no one lets go.
Fake handshake, hated smiles, hot sharpened teeth. Under silk gloves lie the claws beneath. The tightrope truth bends with every breath. They juggle words and dance with death. A fortune told through a crooked grin. Rigged game, no way to win. You clap on command, you cheer on cue, but whose voice is speaking through you? Break the strings, burn the stage, tear the mask from every cage. This is the show that never ends. Allow your soul again and again. Behind the curtains, behind the screen, they feed your fear, they scrub you clean. Carnival of manipulation, no escape from domination. Clowns with stitches where mouths once spoke, choke on punchlines, croak on smoke. A ringleader in a three-piece disguise spins a sermon of synthetic highs. Contortionist morals twist and turn while memory burns and the spotlights turn. Paying thoughts you never owned, applauding truths that weren't your own. You dance to the rhythm of a hollow drum. Do you even know where the beat comes from? Break the strings, burn the stage, tear the mask from every cage. This is the show that never ends. Allow your soul again and again. Behind the curtains, behind the screen, they feed your fear, they scrub you clean. Carnival of manipulation, no escape from domination. Whose hand is up your spine? Who stitched your bleeding mind? The curtain's red, not for flair. It's blood soaked from your despair. Step out of line, see what's real. Rip the script, break the wheel. Break the strings, burn the stage, shatter the chains of the gilded cage. This is the truth they tried to bend. The crowd is gone. This is the action. Wires, masked and bone. The carnival burns. You're not alone. Carnival of manipulation. Welcome to emancipation. The show is over, but the stage remains.